Starting off with the question, find the zero of the following quadratic polynomial. So we have a quadratic polynomial. You have to find the zero and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. Okay, so let's start off with the solution. So first is we'll have to write the given expression in the standard form. Okay, so we are looking at f of s is equal to 4s square minus 4s plus 1. So few of you might be confused that, why is it s, why not x or something? It can be anything, it could have been anything, so they have just put s. So please don't get confused, it's just another variable. In place of x they have written s, and to indicate that the function is dependent on the variable s, so I have written f of s, not f of x. Okay, small technicalities, but the logic is the same. So is this in standard form? Ax square plus bx plus c, yes, it's in standard form. So next is we are looking at finding the zeros, right, using the splitting the middle term. So let's split the middle term. So the basic idea between splitting the middle term is that it needs to satisfy a condition, actually two conditions. So the condition being, when I multiply, it should be equal to the product of a and c, that is 4 into 1 in this case. Okay, so it should be equal to the product of 4 and a and c. When added, it should give me the middle term, that is minus 4. So the way to figure out this is, write the factors of 4, that is, list the numbers which can divide 4. 1 can divide 4, 4 can divide 4, and 2 can divide 4. And not only plus, even the minus 1, minus 4 and minus 2 can divide 4, is it not? Technically they can. Your quotient is negative, but technically they can. So I listed in a very specific way. Why is this listing in this manner helpful? I'll be showing that in the future problems, but yeah, listing this way will help. So we need two numbers, right? So we're looking at minus 2 and minus 2, is it not? 1 and 4 is not possible, so we are looking at 2 into 2 is 4, but when added it should give me negative 4. So for that sake I have to take negative 2 and negative 2. So we have split the middle term, we just have to write it now. F of s is equal to 4s square minus 2s plus 1. See, we have split the middle term. Technically, literally we have split it, is it not? Minus 4s, we can rewrite it as minus 2s and minus 2s. That's why the heading splitting the middle term. Okay, next step is quite simple, taking common. So between these two, 2s is common, so you'll be left out with 2s minus 1. Okay, so taking common, you need to be thorough with exponents, distributive property, right? So work on your basics, then this will make sense. If not, it will be difficult. So technically I need 2s minus 1 here too, after splitting and taking common. Here too I need the same thing as this. So here, if you look at it, you won't feel that there's anything common. Whenever you come across a scenario wherein there's nothing, no numbers common, by default it is 1, either plus 1 or minus 1. That you need to decide. In this case it's minus 1. Simple reason being, minus 1 into 2s will be minus 2s, minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. So for that reason it needs to be minus 1 and nothing else. And again, between these two terms I have 2s common, 2s minus 1 into, you're left out with 2s minus 1, is it not? 2s minus 1. Right, now the next step is finding the zeros. So zeros, for that I need to take each of the expression and equate it to 0 and rearrange, and you will get back half. since both are of same expression, we can tell that therefore alpha is equal to half while beta is also equal to half, right? So let's verify this using our coding Python, and I have typed in the code. So let's execute it and let's look at the graph. Okay, so let's zoom in to get a clear picture, and let me rearrange it a bit. Right, very clear. The graph is touching the x-axis at half, and there is only one point it's touching, so you have alpha and beta to be equal to half and half. Okay, so now we have the verification part. So verification is to do with proving alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. So that's the first thing. So alpha is half, beta is half, and b is in this case it's minus 4, and a is 4. Half plus half is 1, minus of minus 4 is plus 4, plus 4 divided by 4 is 1. Okay, next is alpha into beta, right, is equal to c by a. We just have to verify this. So half into half is equal to c being 1, a is 4, so 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 4. Quite simple, right? Hence verified. Okay, so it's not too hard. We'll be looking at more splitting the middle term and verification and everything, and finding the zeros. So if any confusion in this problem, just go on to the next question and have a look. You'll understand a lot more. Please enroll to our program at chalkpieceacademy.com, wherein we'll be teaching you a lot more tricks for faster simplification calculation, DIY projects. We'll code with Python, we'll work with Arduino Uno. There are a lot more magic tricks and the physics behind it. There are printable materials which will help you recap and understand things better. We'll have live revision and doubt session 2 months before your term exams. It's very cost effective. There would be no ads or any kind of distractions, and we have a dedicated app to help you guys with this.